Hi, Kim here from Sun, and we're going to be talking about goal setting for business success. We have been using the method that I'm about to go into called the FRAME method for 23 years now, and we've used it the whole spectrum, right from some of the largest Fortune 500 companies in the world to some of the smallest companies in the world, and if you're watching this video, you're somewhere in between. Okay, we're gonna unpack FRAME now, and just know that this is a method that you can trust. It's built around the latest scientific research, and it really works well beyond the boardroom, beyond the meeting. It actually helps you get these goals across the finish line. Step number one is choose your goal. Essentially, what you're gonna do, whether it's a whiteboard or a digital whiteboard, you're gonna write down all the goals that you've got. You're gonna use SMART method or not. You're gonna make them as specific and as detailed as you want them. And just before you leave this step, the question you're gonna ask yourself is this goal clear? And even better, does it spark passion? Just a quick yes or no. Once you've got a yes on that step, then you're gonna go to step two. Okay, step two is where the FRAME acronym comes in. Step two is feeling. So what you wanna do is you wanna close your eyes and visualize you and your team achieving the goal. Keep note of kind of the emotions that come up. Pay attention if they're positive, are they empowering, are they exciting? And if they're not, just go back and adjust the wording of your goal to reflect the emotions that you want. Make sure you pass the first test, which is feeling, and make sure people kind of feel it. When they read that goal, when they say it out loud, they get a feeling of, yeah, I want that feeling. I'm gonna do the work and the steps and put in the time to achieve the goal. Step number three is about reflection. It's you reflecting on the importance of the goal. Everyone's gonna put in a bunch of time, a bunch of money maybe to get this thing done. Does it actually accomplish something that's important? When you look around the room, does Betty and Bob and Sue and Marianne, do they all wanna do this thing? And if not, play with the goal, change the goal. Step four is called alignment, and it's really all about, does the goal align with your company purpose, with your personal purpose, with the values of your company? And if it doesn't, you're gonna, again, go back, rework the goal. What you're looking at is, does your goal represent your corporate purpose, your values, and your strengths? And if it does, on to the next step. Step number five is microsteps. So essentially, microsteps are all about making sure that the goal is super clear, that you have enough steps, that those steps are complete, that it's detailed, that you've got definite timelines, it looks achievable. And if it doesn't, get another pot of coffee out and figure out, hey, what are the missing steps? How can we actually do this? Okay, step number six is critical. It's encouragement. You need to build in and be very intentional about motivation and encouragement throughout every step of implementing this goal. There's gonna be ups, there's gonna be downs, and you wanna celebrate every chance you get to keep everyone driving on the goal, to keep the goal in front of them, to help them reflect on why they're doing this, to have them go back to the project plan and make sure they're following the steps, they're not leaving any steps. You want to encourage people and promote this goal right to the end. Got to think about, how are we going to keep people engaged to actually get this thing done? Right now, everyone's excited. You're in a blue sky session, or you're in your Monday morning meeting. Everyone thinks it's a great idea. You've made it very detailed. You've made it very specific. You've made it emotional. People are excited about it. But guess what? When you leave the boardroom, or when you leave the Zoom meeting, or whatever it is you do your goal setting on, people are going to get back to their texts, back to their work, back to their project management system, back to calling their customers, and this thing is going to get diminished in importance. So here is your challenge. You've come this far in the video. What are you going to do? You're obviously going to set a goal, set a team goal, set a personal goal if you want. And by the way, we've got a downloadable sheet. You'll see a link to download a sheet that kind of walks you through this in the description of the video. But essentially, pick an inspiring goal and follow these steps. When you've got the goal down and it's as specific and as detailed as you want it to be, then frame up the goal. And believe me, it's gonna make a huge difference. So I hope you found this video valuable. I'd appreciate if you did get value out of it, that you share it with people, that you give it a thumbs up. I really wanna know if this is working for you. So if you're having problems with the implementation, or maybe I left out something, please let me know in the comments, and I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as I can and help you frame your goals so that you actually achieve them.